Y una noche, one night, I scroll in cellular, my cell phone.
Yeah.
And I read specialty coffee.
Okay.
De la nada.
Okay.
Specialty coffee. What is specialty coffee?
What is it? Okay.
Investigué.
Yeah.
Google. And dije, it's like a boom.
Today's an exciting day. So on the list of our goals through our travels, one of the goals that I had was learning more about coffee production, from growing the bean all the way to roasting it. And when we were in La Paz in Baja, we met Sergio, who runs Gratitude Coffee Roasters. Amazing guy. He helped show me around the ropes of roasting, and he connected us with Cafe Fermin here in Puebla. So we are on our way. We are into the Sierra Mountains in Puebla. They line the border of the state of Puebla and the state of Veracruz, and it's a very big coffee growing region here in Mexico. Sorry, I can't look at the camera because these roads are wild here. But we are on our way to spend a day, 2 days, 3 days, a few days with the family there, and they're going to show us around their farm and the coffee production, and we're going to learn a little bit more about how it's done. So it's going to be a really cool experience. It's going to be a different side of Mexico, like super rural. Super excited for this, but a crazy drive ahead. So let's get it. Good morning. Today is an exciting day. So we got to town yesterday afternoon. We met the family, explored around a little bit, but today we are hiking up into the mountains to see the finca, to see where the coffee is grown. So we are getting our boots on, we're getting ready, we are camped up in the mountains, and it is just gorgeous here. It looks kind of like Jurassic Park, actually. We are just about ready to head out, and we will be joining the family for some coffee and for some sweetbread before we climb the mountain. So let's get moving.
Are you excited?
So excited.
It's apparently a really big hike.
But I'm training to climb a mountain, so I'm pretty excited about it. This will be good for me. She is not.
I'm not excited. I'm a little nervous. They definitely were like, this is going to be hard and brutal, so just be ready. So, yeah, I'm nervous.
So it is very warm and very humid, but we were advised to wear long sleeves and long pants.
And boots.
And boots. So it's gonna be a sweaty day. We're gonna be a sweaty Betty.
I'm a little nervous about the hike.
I think it's because of the vegetation and the mosquitoes and all that good stuff that it's better to be in long things. So we got zipper pants. So if it gets too hot, I'm just gonna unzip these zipper pants. Bringing them back, baby.
Malitos ya les Hola. Ya le dieron de comer al perrito y al gato. ¿Comió?
Es perfecto.
Ah, ok.
Sí.
Hola amigos, mi nombre es Fermín, un placer conocerlos. Estamos aquí con nuestro amigo Matt, vamos a llevarlos por el recorrido donde es nuestra finca cafetalera, para que ellos conozcan de dónde viene el café, dónde se hace, cómo nace y en dónde comienza todo este proceso tan bonito que es la la parte de la caficultura para que al final ustedes lo puedan degustar en taza.
Fermin has been amazing showing us around here, just showing us the entire coffee process, and we are now about to climb up the trail to the finca. Your dad would pick you up and climb up the mountain with you because you didn't want to climb up all the way.
Yeah. When I was a kid, I'm so fat.
Okay.
I'm a fat kid. And
Muchos tacos.
ya demasiados.
Sí.
Garnachas.
Okay, sí.
Mi papá me decía que fuéramos al rancho, pero it's very inclined.
Yeah.
Inclined. Entonces yo tenía como 5 años y pues realmente no aguantaba llegar hasta allá. Entonces decía, papá, ya no aguanto, cárgame. Y mi papá regresaba y me cargaba. Y,
picked you up.
Yeah. And
then one day he said no, right?
No,
one day he said, you climb yourself up.
Come on.
So this farm can only be reached by foot, and everything up there is all manual labor. So the town is at about 500 to 600 meters, and the finca is up at 1100 meters. So that is, I think, about estimating 1,500 foot climb right now. But they do it carrying big bags of coffee cherries, so let's get it.
I'm gonna whip my butt into shape real quick.
It's a good cherry in November. Middle of the November. It's a good cherry. Todo es Arabic coffee.
Okay.
This place only Arabic coffee.
It's amazing, eh?
My grandpa.
Oh, wow.
Fermin?
Your,
his finca is there.
Oh, wow.
Let's do it. Let's try to get into specialty coffee. Why? Why was that the change?
Porque la gente que trabaja realmente en la parte principal de la producción no es bien remunerada.
Okay.
Reward is bad.
Right.
Es gente que vive con 150 pesos al día.
Right. Yeah. So 150 pesos per day
150
for climbing up those trails, carrying giant bags back down. It's unreal.
No es justo.
Right. Yeah, exactly. We saw Jose without shoes, and he's from a generation that nobody had shoes doing it. So now he continues to do it without shoes. And
¿Cómo está? Bien. ¿Todavía por acá? Sí. Qué bueno.
Mucho gusto.
mucho gusto.
Venga.
Hasta luego.
Vamos a visitarlo.
Está bien.
Lo vienen a visitar.
Está bien.
Yeah.
Vienen a conocer.
Para que vaya a trabajar.
Sí.
Está bien.
Sí.
Para que no conocen.
No. Vienen de Estados Unidos.
Está muy lejos.
Muy lejos.
Yeah, muy
Very,
lejos.
very far.
Yeah.
Fue por avión, ¿no?
Avión with the plane.
Today, you were explaining to us, some people might have sandals, some people might have shoes with holes in them, and occasionally there might be somebody with a good pair of shoes.
Yeah.
But right now, your goal is by producing specialty coffee, you can make sure that your workers have proper boots in the mountains.
Creo ese siento que es uno de los principales objetivos. O, si no es que de los principales. El por qué nosotros estamos produciendo café de especialidad.
We finally arrive at Finca Fermin, and walking through these beautiful grounds, I can't help but wonder what it must have been like growing up as a child in such a unique place.
Pues mi infancia aquí fue muy bonita. Tú eres libre.
Yeah? beautiful and free, absolutely.
Cuando estaba yo chiquito, de 4 años, when I was 4 years old, I drink coffee.
Okay.
Es común.
Okay. Coffee from your grandfather and father's farm. Okay.
Yeah. Y nosotros podíamos correr en los cafetales. Ahí tuvimos nuestra infancia, ahí crecimos, en el río, las grutas.
Right. You were able to just roam the valley.
Yeah. This is the finca. In this moment in the process, if I cut the cherry, esto se le llama proceso natural.
See?
Dry to
and then dry right with the skin. Yep.
This process, if
grande, ¿no?
if dry, así, honey.
Honey,
Dry, the sun is honey.
Okay.
Okay.
If I fermentation this fruit, and lo lavado. This is the tree process.
See?
Okay.
Claro.
Natural,
Yep.
honey, lavado.
Wow.
For example.
Yeah, no, that makes sense.
And
Very cool.
this one big.
Yeah,
This
super
is
grande, ¿eh?
Marsellesa.
Marsellesa.
Okay.
Bueno. It's amazing. I'm warm. Very warm.
Bien, papá, ya estamos
But
acá.
this is so cool.
One of the best things we've
Tiene una muy
done.
buena condición.
It is. It is.
Oh, gracias. We have finally made it to the finca and it is amazing. It was one of the hardest climbs we've ever done, so I'm very sweaty and very humid.
This world is not my home, I'm just a passing through. If heaven's not my home, then hell will have to do. The angels beckon me from this dark and eerie door, and I can't feel at home in this world anymore. Run away, I might just run away. I might just leave it all behind and find another day. Thought it through, good God, I thought it through, and there ain't nothing that I got I ain't willing to lose.
After spending a hot day wandering the top of the mountain, we head inside the mountain to cool off. These grutas, or caverns, are a very popular tourist attraction here in town, and they were the perfect place to escape the heat. Ready? Good. The nightcap on our eventful day is some good old-fashioned Mexican hospitality. Chicken meatball soup, handmade tortillas, and an ice-cold Modelo.
El pueblo se llama Zapotitlan de Méndez, Puebla. Estamos en la sierra nororiental. La gente es tranquila. Con todos nos conocemos.
Right.
Todos nos saludamos. Buenos días, buenas tardes,
Sí.
buenas noches.
Everywhere.
Bueno, mi familia tiene aproximadamente 55 años en la producción de café. My grandpa inició todo mi abuelo. Antes aquí en el pueblo se sembraba lo que es la caña de azúcar, pero lamentablemente por los mercados la caña de azúcar en esta región de Puebla quebró.
Okay. The industry broke here.
Yes.
Okay.
Mucha gente se quedó sin trabajo, mucha gente no tenía para comer. Mi abuelo fue de los primeros caficultores aquí en el pueblo.
One of the first.
Sí.
Today, coffee cultivation is the economic heartbeat of this town. Everywhere you look, you see something that's being used for the production of this rich beverage. Fermin shows us around his family business. He shows us every step that a producer needs to take to bring their bean to market, and he explains to us how some of these steps are different now that he's transitioned to producing specialty coffee. Wow, yeah. That's a cool machine.
Cuando yo empecé con esto, eran muchas peleas with my father.
Okay.
Because it's a different work.
Right.
And he said me, no.
When you wanted to get into specialty coffee.
That is not the way. No va a pasar eso.
Okay.
Pero poco a poco, solamente con los resultados, fueron cambiando la perspectiva.
Okay.
Only with the results.
Yeah.
Es un camino lento.
Long, yeah.
Despacio.
Right.
Pero paciencia.
Yeah, yeah. Lots of patience.
There's a patience.
In line with Fermin's visual example of chewing a coffee cherry yesterday at the Finca, he shows us the end result difference between the natural, honey, and washed processes.
Y cambia el sabor en taza.
Oh, okay.
Es diferente. Es más caro.
Yeah.
We head over to a site used by the community to process their dried beans. First, this machine separates the hull, or the shell, from the bean. Next, this magic machine somehow separates the defective beans from the roastable beans. The defective beans are far too large or are cracked and have an undesirable taste when they're roasted. The final step here is to separate the beans by size. This machine tumbles the beans through it, allowing them to pass through specific sized holes. Only sizes 3 and 4 will be used in specialty coffee, and after this, the beans will be hand sorted to ensure minimal to no imperfections.
Cambiarse, por ejemplo, de este café, pues aquí hay, en estas semillas mucha gente trabajó. Many people worked.
Yeah, to produce that. Yeah.
Maybe 15 persons.
Right.
Para tener el café.
And lots of hours.
Yeah.
Lots of hours.
Cada semilla, esta, pasó por una mano de diferente persona. Un año para volver a tener producción.
Right.
Anualmente. No importa si llueve, no importa si hace frío, no importa si hace, si it's a day very hot.
Right. Hot,
no matter
cold,
what.
no matter what, they're going. You're not gonna take a bite?
It's hot.
The camera's rolling, baby.
You know the coffee.
Yeah? Hola. ¿Cómo estás? ¿Cómo estás? Hola, hola. Hola, bebé. Ay, no. Oh, bebé.
Y el tiempo también en tu YouTube channel.
Absolutely.
Thank you so much.
And to your family, it's been a blast.
No,
it's been amazing.
Y cuando quieran conocernos, cuando quieran venir aquí a la casa, conocer la finca, conocer cómo es el proceso, cómo oler, cómo huele un café pergamino.
Right.
con toda la confianza, aquí estamos, para lo que necesiten.
We really appreciate it because we came here just to hoping to learn a little bit more and see a farm, and we ended up coming here and feeling like we now have family here in this town. And that's amazing.
Wow. It's a pleasure, Matt. Whatever you need.
Amazing. A huge thank you to the wonderful family of Café Fermin for making this one of the greatest highlights of our travels. And as always, shout out to all of our patrons for helping make our adventures possible.